For the longest time, I've been obsessed with the idea of book journaling. From watching my favorite creators making their own cute book journals to seeing aesthetic photos on Pinterest, the idea of creating my own book journal to track and also make aesthetic spreads has been something I've wanted to do. However, I've always been scared because of the amount of creativity it would take to make my own cute spread, and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to things, so I've always been scared of making a spread that I did not like and messing up the book journal. However, with the new year, I want to do new things. I also think that this will help my little pea-sized brain remember the plot of books and my ratings that I gave them. So today we are going to be making my very own personal book journal, and I'm so excited. So let's get into it. Do I look kind of insane? Yes, I just got out of the shower. Mind your business. We're gonna do a quick little book journal haul. All of the things that I got to start my book journal. Starting off with the book journal itself. This is the journal that I got. This is one of the like handcrafted journals that they sell at Earthbound. It is like a soft cover and then it just is blank pages on the inside. I actually found this while I was Christmas shopping and I got it on clearance. I believe these journals are usually like $40 and I got it for $6. I was really excited when I found this. Really the only criteria I had for my book journal is that I wanted it to be a pretty cover but a soft cover. I did not want the paper to be lined. Most people when they get book journals they do like a dotted grid. I was trying to find something like that but I couldn't, so this is just blank paper. We're gonna work with it. I've never done a book journal before, so hopefully this will work. That is my book journal and I'm very excited about it. I kind of wanted to do a little like vintage, I don't even know, like a kind of vintage junk journal-y theme. So I got this sticker pack. This is like a little space theme. I got this off Amazon. You can find a ton of different sets like this. It has like scrapbooking paper that's just random things, a lot of like planet things. There's some like little ticket looking stickers, some more moons. If I can find the link, I'll have this linked in my description. I think this was like only $9. I really like book journals that are kind of messy put together, just a lot of layering and things like that. And then I went to Hobby Lobby, I think, or maybe it was Joann Fabrics, I don't remember, but I got this pack of washi tape. I feel like a 2016 beauty guru. This is the washi tape that I got. It's just like blue and marbled for utensils. I got a pack of mechanical pencils, and then I believe midliners is kind of what everyone uses when they book journal, so I got these midliners. It's just this kind of like pastel kind of collection, so I got these. And then I also really love the look of like stamped letters. I really wanted to get some sort of like sticker pack of, if you know what like a ransom note is, where you like cut out the letters. I wanted to get a sticker pack of that, but the only one that I could find was sold out, so I didn't get that. So I got this stamp set from Target. This is like from Opal House. I got this during Christmas. I don't know if this was like a Christmas item for like gift sets. I got this and I'm gonna use this. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that is all of the supplies that I bought for my reading journal. Let's get into it. So we are at my desk right now. We are going to start this reading journal. I'm very excited and nervous. This is my first time ever doing this. So I'm right now actually watching Haley Pham videos. I absolutely love ultimate book videos where she like kind of combines like a reading vlog and book journaling videos in one. I'm actually thinking about starting to do those types of videos this year. Why are you beating up the trash can? I have the pages that I'm thinking about putting in this journal on my Notion. Wish I could use my iPad to kind of set up and have it propped, but right now I'm actually doing like a deep reset. Also, I have my little fun drink to sip on while we're doing this. It's a Diet Dr. Pepper. It slays. I also recently got these like glass straws from Amazon. It was a pack of 12 for 3 minutes, and then I unboxed it and it became a pack of 11. Let's talk about what pages I am going to do. Most people, when they set up their journals, do a journal for each year. I don't necessarily like that. I'm a big journaler. I have a box in my closet that has journals from when I was in high school. Now those are just like thought journals, whatever. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to set this up as the first page is going to be an intro page, as this is my reading journal. The pages that I want to have set are going to be a 2024 like reading goals page. And then next to it, I also want to have how most people will do, like a little library that you can color in the books when you're done reading. I want to have a page like that. I also want to have on that 2024 page, so like my reading goals, numbers, anything like that. In the beginning of the book, I also really want to have like my star rating system and what that means. To be honest, I don't take star ratings that serious. I just think what I think about a book, and I have my feelings that I have about a book. So those pages. And then I also want to have like a yearly tracker for genres. And then also with the little library page, what I want to do is when I color in the books, I am going to have a sort of like little format that is going to count if it was read on my Kindle, if it was a physical book, or if it was an audiobook. I just think at the end of the year, it would be cool to look back on that and see which type of format I was reading the most. I also want to have a 24 in 2024 page. Do I have 24 books on my radar that I want to read this year? No. I don't know why I'm so chatty in this video. It's fine. And then I'm going to do a yearly reads page. So it's just going to be like, probably I'll do like a 2-page layout that will just be when I write in all of the books that I've read in the order of them. And then I will also do a January reads page. And then each month, I don't own a printer. I know most people when they book journal, they print off the covers of the book. I would like to get a printer or like a little, I know they have things that like will print off stickers and people use those for their book journals. I just didn't want to buy one until I realized like, is this something I'm going to keep up with or not? Right now, what I'm going to do is each month I'm going to have a few pages of layouts, and I'm just going to put the title and what I felt about the book. The main reason I'm kind of doing this is so that I have a better place to go when I'm making videos and I need to remember what I thought about a book. 100% when I close a book, I forget everything that happened in that book. Like I could reread my entire bookshelf and it probably would be like reading those books for the first time. I'm gonna get started. I'm going to take everything out of the packaging because I left it in the packaging. I'm going to take my like stickers, paper, everything like that, kind of spread it out, and we're gonna do our first page, and I'm going to watch some YouTube videos. Because I'm actually so far away from the camera that I'm just hoping. I did move locations because I realized my last angle was god awful. I finished my first page. I'm very excited about it, so I will insert a photo of what it looks like so you can see it up close. I really like the theme of all of these little scrapbook papers. If Target still has these little letter stamps and you are wanting to start a book journal, get these. They were like $5. I will say, if you're wanting to get a similar book journal to the one that I have, be wary that it does look like it's gonna bleed through the paper will. On my starting page said, this book journal belongs to Chelsea, and then on the little bottom corner, I tore up some paper from a notebook that I had, and I wrote what year that I'm starting this book journal. I'll probably be able to fill out this book journal this year. So excited. It looks so good. So I'm gonna start doing some of my other spreads. I'm just gonna time lapse this just because I feel like this is such a like creative, you're just in the mode of doing this, that I don't really think I could talk through it. working on my reading journal for a little bit. I have a few pages done. We're gonna flip through them, and then I have one more page that I want to do today, and then I'm probably going to come back to this tomorrow. But starting off, this is my first page of my reading journal. I will say one thing I'm noticing is like washi tape and stuff like this is not sticking super well to this paper, just because this paper is handmade, like thick paper. Yeah, just be aware of that if you're gonna get the same reading journal. But this is my intro page, and then the next page after this is I have a 2-page spread. So this is an information page. So this has my star ratings. So I go from 5 to 1. 5 stars means that I love it. 4-star means that it's a really good book, I will recommend it. 3 stars is like it was all right. 2 stars is that it's kind of bad, and 1 star is that I regret reading. To be honest, my star ratings aren't that serious. That's whatever, but I wanted to do one of these pages. And then I also put my favorite genre. That way, maybe when I finish this, maybe my favorite genre will have changed. And then I did a little bit of washi tape and one of these little stickers on the bottom. And then the page next to it, I did my 2024 reading goals. My reading goals for the year, I don't really have that many of them. My main one is that I want to read 50 books. I know that's kind of like a weird reading goal because I did read like 103 books last year. I find it very stressful to have a high number reading goal. I read for fun. I don't want to read to finish a goal. Like that's not the point of my reading journey experience, whatever. Like I'm just reading because I like to read. I'll probably read more than 50 books, but that's kind of the goal I'm shooting for. And then the next thing I put was that I want to get back into series. I feel like I've been reading a lot of standalones just because it's easier for like monthly wrap-ups. It's more entertaining. I have a book here and there rather than reading an entire series. I really like to read series just back to back, so I kind of want to get back into doing that. I did that recently with the Caraval series and I loved it. And then I have reread books that I loved in my childhood. Next is I want to read 2 classics. I already have them in mind. I really want to read Little Women and The Crucible, so we'll see if I get around to doing that. That one I don't think I'll end up doing. My last goal is that I want to finish the Throne of Glass series. For sure, I know my next spread, I'm going to do the little like library layout, which is why that's going to be the last spread that I do today, just because I know that one's going to take a really long time. But I'll show you that obviously the next time I end up filming. And then I know that I really want to do a spread of like the tandem read so that I can highlight each chapter when I get done with that. So that is an update on my reading journal. I will see you tomorrow. It has been a few days and I think I've finished my reading journal up until I start actually filling out the books and the reviews, which I will do in a reading vlog in the future. But I wanted to do a quick flip through of the pages I did. I kind of have been showing you as I've been making them, especially now that it's been a couple of days. I can talk about my materials and things like that. My first page, which is just my little intro page, I'm obsessed with this. I think this is so cute. This paper like does not take tape really well, so I might have to get a glue stick. The washi tape doesn't stay super well. And then the next page after that, I have an information page. On my information page, I have my star rating system, and I kind of copied this off of a book journal that I saw on Pinterest. So I start at 5-star, I go down to 1-star, and then I say basically what each of the star ratings means. I already talked about this, but my star ratings I honestly don't even really care about, so that's just, it just is whatever. And then I also put my favorite genre right there. The next page, I have my 2024 reading goals. Already talked about this, I believe. We're gonna skip this and then we're gonna go into the pages that I was just working on. I really wanted to do one of those little library layout spreads, but I also wanted to do like a 50 boxes tracker where I could color in based off of what sort of book I read or listened to. It will make sense. Give me a second. I did this little layout spread. So I have both of them in one. On this side, I followed this like bookshelf kind of pattern that I saw on Pinterest. This is where I'm gonna color in the book and then write the title on the spine. I honestly didn't even count if there are 50 books on this because I don't really care. It's more just aesthetically pleasing. Looks like that, and then there are some lights at the top. That plant, don't look close. It's so bad. And then I did this page, which I really like. It is 50 boxes, so I just did 5 boxes across, 10 down. The bottom is a little legend right there that says 50 and 24 because that's my Goodreads goal. And then I have physical books are going to be colored in green, and I've already read 4 books this year, so they're already getting filled in. I've read 1 physical book. Ebooks are going to be purple, so they're going to look like that. And then audiobooks. I've already listened to 2 audiobooks this year, so they're going to be pink. I just thought this would be really interesting to track throughout the year. We're literally like the 2nd week in January and I've already read 4 books. So I'm leaving the page after that blank just in case I have more than 50 books read towards the end of the year. I can do a little bit of like an add-on of that sort of tracker onto this other page. So my little January intro page, I just took some of the like scrapbooking things and little pictures that I thought were cute, taped them on there. There's a little bit of washi tape. And then I took my stamp set and put January, because after this what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to put the title of the book that I read, I'm going to do the genre, author, the star rating that I gave it, and then I'm going to write my long review. The next page after that will be like February. I'll do that. This is just so that I have a little bit of a better written down description about how I was feeling about the books, so when I go to film my wrap-ups I can take this out, use this to film my wrap-ups and everything. In a reading vlog in the future we're gonna fill out some of these pages together. But yeah, I'm really excited that I did this. I honestly had so much fun. It's so much fun to just either watch YouTube videos or listen to audiobooks and work on this. It allows me to be a little bit creative. I kind of feel like a little kid just like filling in coloring pages when I do this. So if there are any pages that you think I should add to my book journal before I start doing the review pages, let me know, leave it in the comments, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Anyways, I'll see you next week or in a couple of days. I don't know when my next video will be. Goodbye.